Welcome to Johanna's Christmas, and this fireplace is one of my favorite pictures in the Johanna's Christmas coloring book. The sun is setting already here, so you can see some shadows on the paper. I hope you don't mind. And well, let's add some color to this gorgeous festive drawing. And I'm going to color this sock, and I'm going to take traditional colors, red and green and white, and this one is permanent green. Yesterday daylight savings time ended. And daylight savings time, we call that summertime. So we have summertime and winter time. And yesterday night, the clock changed. And that means that the sun is setting one hour earlier than 2 days ago. And you can really see that happening right now. So it's about an hour before sunset right now. But today is a glorious day over here. Blue skies, pretty warm weather. And lovely sunshine. So I went out, I walked to the grocery store. It's about 10 to 15 minutes walk. I did my groceries. And then when I got back, I went out again to clean my windows. That really needed, that was really necessary. They looked awful. Especially after that pigeon. I told you about a pigeon in one of my previous videos. We had a pigeon in our garden that had some sort of an issue because it flew into our windows repeatedly. So I waited until I didn't see any more stamps, really. You could see the silhouette of a pigeon on 4 of our windows. It looked ridiculous. This is dark phthalo green. So, but I haven't seen that pigeon in a while, so I decided that now is the time to clean the windows. So I did. And last weekend we had a pumpkin party. My brother organized this. Halloween is something that is not really in the Dutch culture, but more and more people are starting to celebrate Halloween. And our family and friends, with a small group of family and friends, we about 7 years ago, I think, we adopted the tradition of pumpkin carving. And last weekend we had another pumpkin carving party, and it was really nice. This is light vermilion from the Bruinzeel design series. And this year I made a pumpkin with butterflies. So I'm now going to use another color, permanent carmine, with a very sharp point. Normally I am not so concerned with whether my point is sharp or not in the first layers, but the paper type, although it is a very nice paper type, I feel it doesn't allow me to procrastinate too much. I tend to do that to delay the decision of which colors I really want to use. And this time I try to make decisions a little bit faster. And because I am a bit faster, I also use it so. Sometimes you want to say something in a foreign language and it just doesn't come out of your mouth. A sharper point allows me to become much more precise and decisive. That is what I wanted to tell you. I keep using that light touch, as I always do. This is a Prismacolor pencil, black raspberry, and Prismacolor has a couple of colors that I absolutely adore, and one of them is this one, the black raspberry. It is a great color that I love using for shading. Now I am very careful with this pencil because I know, my experience is that my other pencil brands have difficulty. It is hard to get other pencils on top of this Prismacolor brand. I think it has something to do with the amount of wax that is in it, or the type of wax. I don't know. But my experience is that both my Bruinzeels and my Polychromos pencils have difficulty covering Prismacolor. This is Pale Geranium Lake. It is a very light red. It is not orange, but it is coming close to orange. Again with a sharp point. It is really worthwhile trying what happens if you add a lighter color on top of a darker one, like I do right now. It gives a very deep, glowing look. I will now add light chrome yellow. And now I'm going to use an extra color of green, juniper green, to give a little bit of darkness in the green areas. If you haven't started coloring yet, for whatever reason, then now is the time to start. Pick up the pencils you have, pick up a coloring book, and start enjoying this. I think I want to go a little darker with the green, so I'm putting another one on, pine green. When this adult coloring started, many people, I read many articles that stated that adult coloring was, well, just a silly thing. But opinions have changed. Not only beautiful pieces of art are being created by this new type of artist called a colorist. You know, you have painters and sculptors. People who color are now called colorists. So really beautiful pieces of art are being created, but not only that, there has been some research and now it is quite clear that coloring is not only just fun, but it helps you to calm the mind. And I somewhere read, I don't know if it is true, but I read it is just, coloring is just as effective as meditation. This is a very short pencil. I put it in this Derwent pencil extender. Works very well. It is a Bruinzeel pencil. I don't know which color. Light green, I believe it is. So if you are having stress, anxiety, burnout, just emotional trouble, pick up those pencils. And let's go for another color of red, dark red, to deepen the tone of the red. Now coloring is not for everybody, I believe. So if you really don't like it, don't force yourself, but find something that you like. Maybe something else in arts, making music, go singing in a choir or play an instrument in an orchestra. Maybe sports. My reason for coloring, my personal reason for coloring, is that I love the feeling of a pencil on paper. Just what it feels like, what it sounds like, what it creates. But it does help me also just to relax, enjoy. So let's take a look at that wonderful sock. The lighter areas in the sock, the ones that I just gave a light touch of yellow, those areas need more color. Let's start with a bit of gray and just let's see what happens. This is a experiment called gray number 4. Let's just see what happens. If it is not okay, then I will erase it. No problem. Well, that looks pretty nice, I think. Now, I think you can see that this sock immediately sets the standard for the rest of the drawing, because the flowers look a bit pale and the fire looks very pale, and I think the fire should be the most vibrant area of this picture. I am doing a lot of coloring in bed, and I do not have proper lighting over there in my bedroom, and that is why I do not color any details in bed. So I always keep it quite calm and sketchy. So I would never color a sock like this in bed, because I wouldn't be able to see the colors properly. I will now do some work on this ribbon. It is ribbon, but it is folded into a word. I'm sure I know it, but it is somewhere in the back of my mind. Pale geranium lake. So maybe this word will come up. I have a 3-year-old nephew who is watching a lot of YouTube, also in English. So that is, he's teaching himself. That's really nice. And lately he came across some videos about the Titanic. And now he's completely obsessed with the Titanic. So my sister, she cut a Titanic out of her pumpkin. And my nephew, he loved it. He's also singing this song that is said to be, that was played by the orchestra on the boat when it sank. So once in a while you hear him humming that melody. This is dark cadmium orange. It must have been terrifying to be on a ship that is slowly sinking, and well. But I heard that they are building a replica of the Titanic. And here is the black raspberry. And here is permanent carmine. Here's the black raspberry again. So, well, this is it for today. And I will continue coloring this beautiful page. And then I will get back to you in a while and show you my progress. And then we can color together a little bit more. So I hope to see you in my next episode. Bye bye.